What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the vlog here. So for today's video, we are back with our 4runner series. You're probably noticing why my bundle up like this, and it's due to the weather that we have here in Canada, Calgary, Alberta. Today I think it is like, let me see. So today it's like negative 25 according to our weather forecast here. Yeah. So it's a bit chilly. Uh, Not a bit, but so cold. But we'll still have to change my foreigner oil. It's due already. I'm gonna show you here in a bit. See the mileage. So in my books, I already hit 5,000 kilometers. So I have to do it because my kilometers is high already, and it's getting to the point that you have to pay attention every time you do reach 5K, at least on my end. So we are at 316,577 right now, and we're gonna do our oil change. So I did loosen up everything underneath the car, and I also removed the two bolts that's holding the door to get access to your oil pan. Now we are gonna drain it. I'm gonna try to do this as quickly as I can because it's too cold. Scroll on it. So once you have access to your oil pan, you're able to find the bolt underneath, which is right here. And this is the two bolts that's holding the door, and this is the door that's I'm talking about earlier. Now we're gonna drain it. Okay, now it's draining. Let's go ahead and remove the engine oil filter. All right, now that I removed the skid plate, we have access to our engine oil filter, which is we're gonna remove right now. And I already loosened this up as well. Just want to show you a better idea in case you really don't know how to change your engine oil in your foreigner. So I'm using the steel uh, wrench cap for your engine oil filter. I'm gonna try to do this with one hand. So you get the idea. You just need to loosen that up. It's gonna be messy, I know. It's always like this because the top bolt in my engine filter is seized. I don't want to deal with it. So now, guys, once you're done draining your oil, you can go ahead and put everything back together. So in my case, I did put the drain plug bolt back to its place, and now we are gonna put the new engine oil filter into its case. So here is my new engine oil filter. Let's go ahead and get it. Okay. Get this here as well. Old one, new one. Put it whichever way you wanted. Now it's in. Let me just grab my little tools here. Hands are getting frozen so fast. So cold today. Here's your new one. Just need to put it back in the right spot. You have to pay attention when you're putting this back together. You want to make sure that it sits right directly where it's supposed to be. You'll know what I mean once you're doing this job. There's like a little notch where it should sit there. Okay. Okay. Now we're ready to pour a little bit of oil into this engine oil filter. And this video is not being sponsored by Valvoline by any means. I just picked this up because this is one of the cheapest oil in town. Alright, so we're just gonna pour a little bit of oil into this engine oil filter, so when you start your car, it's not dry. Alright, just a little bit. Oop, I spill. My bad. Probably because it's too cold. That's why the oil gets a little bit thicker. Alright, once you're 100% sure that there's a little bit of oil sitting in your engine oil filter, feel free to put this back to its place. Okay, make sure to lube this rubber o-ring, otherwise you will have a leaking issue, which you don't like, I assume. Okay. So now guys that we put the nuts and bolt back to its place and everything is tight down there, it's time to pour this big boy his fluids, which is our 0W20. Let me set up the camera here. It's just freaking cold right now guys, so I'm trying to speed up the process, but you get the idea. If you've been following me for a while, you know how to do this. If not, you can always comment down below and I can reply with the link so you can find the step-by-step on how to do this process. Okay, so We're just gonna fill this oil with 6.2 liters. Okay, so I have a 5 liter with me here, and I am gonna pour it. I don't want to create a mess. When it's too cold. See that, guys? This is 0W20, but it's getting to the point that it's turning to be so damn thick due to the cold weather. So I did stop the filming outside because it's too cold for me, and that's the only thing you need to do for your 320K maintenance, at least on my end, because I did most of them already. So if you do like this video, please hit like, share, and subscribe, and as always, I'll see you in the next one.